I found this little tack puller at a yard sale. It was corroded and had that red finish on the handle that always gives me trouble. There was a maker's mark that was hard to make out under all the rust. I started by attempting to remove the red finish with paint stripper. This is how the handle looked after several applications of the paint stripper. I found that these red finishes are the most difficult to remove. I turned my attention to the metal. I decided to try the small sanding drums in my Dremel. Under the rust, I found that the metal was very roughly finished. After using the smaller coarse grit drums, I went over the shank with a larger fine grit drum. The little sanding drums were able to remove the rough factory grind marks. The downside is they didn't last very long. I had a tough time sanding inside the claw. I tried a small drill bit wrapped in sandpaper. I also tried gluing some sandpaper to a popsicle stick. Here's how it looked after quite a bit of hand sanding down to about 280 grit. I was hoping that the fiber wheel would help me get a better finish without having to do more hand sanding. This is the finish I was able to achieve with the fiber wheel. I was pretty happy with the results. I went over the metal with my superfine Scotch-Brite discs to blend in the fine marks left by the fiber wheel. I was also better able to sneak up close to the ferrule. Before sanding the handle, I deepened the decorative grooves with a small triangular file. I didn't want to risk sanding the grooves away. Here's the handle after sanding with 60 and 100 grit. Even these aggressive grits didn't get under all of the red staining. Here's the handle sanded down to 320 grit. The wood was very smooth. I thought this was another good opportunity to try the Polyshades Bombay Mahogany. I applied 3 coats. I let each coat dry overnight before buffing with superfine steel wool and applying the next coat. Chuck and I gave the metal a good flitzing. Chuck perched on the tub of flitz reminds me of a king on his throne. Here's what the tack puller looked like the day I brought it home from the yard sale. I think it came out okay. I think the Bombay mahogany on the handle looks sharp. It did a good job of hiding the red staining I couldn't get out of the wood. I added a little cold bluing to the claw to hide the imperfections I couldn't sand out. I believe the maker's mark is Juenge. I'm going to pronounce it Jung. In 1910, Reinhold H. Jung, along with a couple partners, incorporated Jung Cutlery and Tool Company. The company's location was 67 Hamilton Street, Newark, New Jersey. The description given in the incorporation notice was a manufacturer of tools, cutlery, plumbers, tinners, and general mechanics tools. I wasn't able to find any catalog pages, advertisements, or additional information about whatever happened to the company. I couldn't even find another item with the Jung maker's mark. Please let me know in the comments if you know anything more about the company or have any item with the same marking. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Okay, I didn't have any tacks, but these small nails should be a good test. Here I have them hammered into a 2x4. Looks like the little tack puller does the job.